You have been quieter than usual, Sagittarius, and someone probably noticed before you did. There is a truth sitting close to the surface, something about trust, or money, or grief, that keeps almost coming out in conversation before you pull it back. Today's sky explains why that hesitation feels different this time, and why the version of you who usually runs toward the world may need to sit still first. Stay with this, because what happens in your own head this morning changes how tonight's conversation actually goes. The bigger picture. From the Western perspective, Neptune continues its long transit through your own sign, the same slow current that, decades ago, fueled a wave of global wanderlust and cultural fascination when it first crossed into Sagittarius. Right now, that same escapist pull shows up closer to home, often through children, teenagers, or a mentoring role you carry, whether as a parent, teacher, or coach. Meanwhile, the moon moves through Scorpio today, settling into your 12th house of solitude and hidden patterns while trining Mars in Cancer and your 8th house of intimacy and shared trust. In Vedic tradition, this stretch is described more practically, pointing toward a demanding schedule, possible travel for work, and a need to stay mentally prepared for whatever the day throws at you. Both lenses agree on one thing. Today rewards inward preparation before outward action. Love and ambition. Here's what almost everyone with your sign misses today. That pull toward Neptune's fog, the travel fantasy, the urge to disappear into a screen, a story, or someone else's drama, is not really escapism. It is your mind quietly rehearsing a truth you are not fully ready to say out loud yet. The 12th house moon trining Mars in Cancer is actually good energy for this, supporting private clarity before a vulnerable conversation about trust, debt, grief, or something you have been hiding behind a joke. You do not need a dramatic confession tonight. One honest line, prepared quietly beforehand, will do more than any grand explanation. But be careful what happens next, because later the moon squares Jupiter, your own ruling planet, and that combination tempts you to wrap a simple moment in a bigger philosophy or an oversized promise. Resist that pull. Stay close to the actual issue instead of explaining the meaning of love or loyalty in the abstract. Just say what happened, and say what would help. On the ambition side, this same squared energy asks you to choose comfort over complexity, conserving energy rather than overextending at work or in business travel. People may come to you today with their own dilemmas. You do not owe them a solution, only a sympathetic ear and permission to excuse yourself once you have given it. Inner world and guidance. If your emotions have felt heavier than usual lately, this is not the day to bottle that up further. Reach out to someone you trust, or a therapist if you have one, and let the quiet processing you have been doing find an actual voice. Small physical resets help too. A healthier drink instead of the usual one, a lavender candle, a slower lunch with a grounded friend rather than a rushed one. Financially, hold off on new investments for now and keep your spending simple while things gradually stabilize. Some Vedic practitioners might suggest scheduling anything important between 3 and 6 in the afternoon and wearing blue for a bit of extra luck today, though any remedy works best alongside your full chart. Singles may find a meaningful connection through a friend's circle rather than actively searching, while couples benefit from paying closer attention rather than assuming things are fine. The truth you have been circling all day does not need fireworks to land well, said plainly. With real listening on both sides, it becomes exactly the relief you have been quietly hoping for.